In this video, I'm going to be showcasing all of the new spells in the new Yokai Peak dungeon and which one you should be using. If this video helps you, make sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe for more content. This video is showcasing the mage spell, so comment down below if you want to see one for the warriors. Also, so you know, this is the set I'm going to be using. But it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to really be focusing on the damage. Starting off, we have the first spell, which is called the Hands of Death. Now, this one's probably the worst one out of the mage spells, so let's just go ahead and do it. Now, as you can see, this is a very small range. Everything about it is just, you can probably tell why it's not that good of a spell. And yeah, you probably don't want to be using this one. Next up is the Void Dragon, which you'd probably think is one of the better spells, but unfortunately, even with this super far range, the width is just not that good, which means you probably won't be hitting all the mobs. So I don't recommend using this one. And finally, for all of the new spells from the new dungeon, we have the Rift Beam. Now this one's probably the best out of the new ones, but there is something I will tell you in a second. But before that, let's just see how it does. Now, similar to the Void Dragon, this one is just a straight line, but I will tell you why it's good. The spell that you should actually be using as a mage is the Jade Raid. Now, you're probably thinking this one's old and outdated, but unfortunately, the new spells in the dungeon are pretty weak, so this one still is the best spell to use against the mobs. As you can see, this one has a very wide range and far range, which is really good for hitting groups of mobs. But the best one right now for the bosses is probably the Rift Beam, because this one does insane amount of damage. Without more said, let's just see how these do in a real match. Alright, so we're in a match, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why the new spells aren't as good as the Jade Raid for killing mobs. As you can see, it's just a straight line. Although it does insane amount of damage, it's kind of hard to kill all the mobs at once, so it's probably better to just use Jade Raid. See, with Jade Raid, we can pretty much hit all the mobs. Alright, so now that we're on the first boss, I'm going to be switching over to Rift Beam, since this is so OP against bosses, and you're going to see why just now. And here we go, let's see. Just look at his HP, I'm absolutely shredding him. I already did half of his health in just one beam. Alright, he's about to come back up, and this should almost kill him. I think we're going to have to use one more cycle. And there we go, he's almost dead, just with 2 cycles. Let's see if I can kill him right here, and there we go, he's dead, just like that. Alright, we're going to be switching back to Jade Raid since we're just killing normal mobs now. Alright, so we're on the second boss. I'm going to be switching back to Rift Beam, but for this one's a little bit different. He does move around a lot, so you might want to get your aim training in. As you can see, as a mage, you kind of have to track him, which might get annoying. He's already almost dead, just with a few cycles, and I'm almost already dead. With this, he's already dead, just like that. This thing is absolutely OP. Alright, we're going to be switching back to Jade Raid. Alright, so now that we're on the final boss, I'm going to be switching back to Rift Beam once again. And he does move around a little bit, but not as much as the second boss. As you can see, we're completely annihilating him with this beam. And just like that, he's dead. Same thing for this. Just keep using the Rift Beam. As you can see, this thing is already just doing so much damage. Just like that, he's already half health. Alright, these minions are gonna be a problem. Oh my god, I'm so close to being dead. I don't know how I'm alive. He's so low as well. Alright, just like that, we have done it, and we got trashed loot, but that's alright. That was it for this video. If you want to see a warrior version, leave a comment down below. If this video helped you in the new dungeon, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of these new spells. Thanks for watching.